Welcome back to the Rounding Third Podcast, episode 10 already this year. Man, this is already flying by, flying by. Co-host Sierra Sacco joining the show with us as always. And here's our esteemed guest today by way of East Alabama, right there on the Georgia line, Allie Supan. Welcome to the show, Allie.
Glad y'all could have me.
You know, it was kind of dabbled a few weeks ago. Matter of fact, Faircloth, a fellow Alabamian, kind of floated the idea like we got to get Soup mic'd up,
Right.
So mic'd up Monday, it was kind of in addition to our mic'd up Monday series with South Carolina. So your name kind of got floated, and I think your response on Twitter was like, "I'm ready whenever y'all are," something to that effect. So fast forward 2 weeks, and here you are. So glad to have you on the show. I got to start with this question. This came from Brian's wife, Claire. So Claire, if you're listening to the show, we have thousands of listeners back home, but Claire, hopefully you're listening in, you're tuning into this. But this question comes from Claire Ogden, the one and only Claire Ogden. And it says, if you had to be a bowl of soup, what kind of soup would Allie Supin be? So go ahead, Allie.
I would probably say like a loaded baked potato soup because it's got a lot going on, but like it hits the spot.
There you go. Sprinkle a little cayenne in there for a little bit of spice,
Yeah.
So, and that kind of gets into the soupin or Supan. So it's kind of one of those where the whole first semester seemed like all the players just called you Supin. Everybody said Supin. Your license plate even kind of says Supin, So everybody just kind of assumed it was Supin. But then fast forward in the second semester, you're like, actually, if we're going to get technical here, it's Supan. So kind of dive in a little bit of that. So it is Supan, not Supin for the casual Joe fan back home. But it is Supan, correct?
Yes, well, you kind of gave nicknames to people, so I thought it was kind of like a running on joke that
Yep.
y'all called me that.
Yep.
And even like the people announcing our games would say it like that. So I was like, maybe they just think it's that. And so I finally like spoke up. I was like, it's actually Supan, right? And they were like, no, I thought you told us it was Supin. So that was funny to kind of, tell y'all how it actually was. But no one really ever calls me Supan. It's soup.
It's always been soup. Yeah, it's just soup for short. So you just assume the IN on the back just makes it Supin, And even in Tuscaloosa this fall, we went to Alabama, played a fall game against the University of Alabama, and you had a big RBI single in that game. And the announcer, now up to bat, Allie Supin, it's like everything just assumed it was Supin, but technically it's Supan. So welcome to the show. We'll get into a lot of your story here momentarily. Quick little recap over the weekend. Easter weekend, this past weekend down in Gainesville, Florida. Seems like we're on Easter on the road a lot. Yeah. So finding different churches and different church services on Sunday. We have our groups that go and check out the different ones. So really good service on Sunday morning, kind of leading up to the game. 1 o'clock start down in Gainesville. Good weather, high 80s. So the sun was really beaming down. The humidity was pretty high that day too. So weren't sure how good the ball was going to fly with the humidity being so elevated that day. But we did get 3 balls out of the yard. We'll talk about that here in just 1 second. But rubber match, again, it's been a lot of rubber matches this series in the SEC. Undefeated on game 2 so far. We keep winning the game 2s. Had a really narrow miss on Friday night. Peja threw a heck of a game. Had a no-hitter going into the 6th. We scattered out our 5 hits. They got 1 hit, and it was a 2-run blast there in the bottom of the 6th inning. So wound up being the difference in the game. Had some key spots to drive a run in here and there. Just couldn't quite get the timely hit that we talk about. We've mentioned that on the show often about pitching, defense, and timely hitting. So kind of had the elusive timely hitting on Friday night's game. Girls really responded extremely well Saturday, pounded out 14 hits most of the year so far. Also most in the SEC play for us so far. 9 runs, most runs scored in SEC play as well. And more of a tribute to how good the SEC teams are. You're facing dominant arms week in and week out. I mean, it's the best. The slogan, it just means more. It does. It really is elite level pitching. And you're seeing it up and down. South Carolina, who we faced 2 weeks ago, they're 3rd in the SEC in ERA. Just SEC games only, 3rd in ERA, and that's a team that doesn't have a whole lot of games won over 500. There may be 8 or 9 games over 500, but just shows you how strong the pitching is, particularly up and down the lineup in the Southeastern Conference. Of course, Tennessee needs no introduction. We faced them the first weekend out when the number 1 and number 2 pitching staffs went toe-to-toe between us and them. So, but it was good to see the offense rolling again on Saturday. Had multiple 2-out RBIs. One of the things we talk about a lot is getting in that 2-out run. It's good to drive in runs. Can you do it with 2 outs? And that the 2-out timely hit. And Paige Ernstis had a career high 5 RBIs in that game too. Cleared the bases with 2 outs. So big time job by her there. On Saturday, Tatum with some big plays for us. really got the bat going. Sort of seeing the lineup being turned over a little bit more at the bottom of the order as well. Nadia sprinkled in some big hits to us, had a couple of home runs over the weekend. Key doing key things, another home run over the weekend. So just Key swinging a hot bat, hitting well over 400 on the year for us, 13 home runs, leads the team in walks, leads the team in home runs, leads the team in stolen bases, perfect fielding percentage. So definitely doing her job. Excited about her. And another key member that was just announced to the American Samoa national team. So she's part of that team pool that will go in to compete for a chance to make the final team there as we roll into 2028. Coming up real soon, to be here before you know it. So, again, good to see all those runs. Came from behind. They scored. We scored. They scored again. We answered back. So it was really good to see the response from an offensive standpoint to come in and get that game 2 down on the road in Gainesville, Florida. Hostile environment. Sunday's crowd was a lively crowd. Back and forth match there. They scored. Then we tied it up in the second. Nadia with a home run to tie us back up. And then we kind of got it going with back-to-back. In the next inning, the 9-hole, Zion Romero turned around a 72-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone, drove it out to center field, and then Key on the changeup the next pitch to have the next at-bat. Maybe not the next pitch, maybe the 3 pitches later, but nonetheless, change up her next at-bat, took one out to left center. Next thing you know, it's 3-4, and we're chipping away. And we did a really good job. Faircloth, I thought, did a fantastic job kind of keeping them at bay, giving our offense a chance to get back into it, which we did. And then a huge kind of manufactured run there in the 7th. Nadia, big-time walk to get us going. You came in off the bench to run for her. Advanced to second base on a wild pitch. Really good base running read on a ground ball right side off of Des Rivera's bat, a quality at bat. We talk a lot about quabs, trying to get 50% or more in quabs. That was a big quab. Understanding the situation by Des. Rothrock's trying to get the fly ball in the infield. She's able to get on top of it, get it to the right side to get you to 3, which then gives us a lot of chances to score, whether it be a wild pitch, pass ball, whether it be a ground ball right side, whether it be a GB go, whether it be a sac fly, whether it be a base hit. There's all kinds of ways to score from 3. Troutman put together a really good at-bat on a 1-2 count, drove one out deep to right field to score you. And it was good to kind of get back. 2 outs, tied the game back up, 4-4 in the 7th. On the road trip, really solid team down in Florida. Tim's teams are always very competitive. So good to come back and tie that up to force the bottom of the 7th to see how we go along. So kind of getting into that play, kind of talk a little bit about you and your contributions to the team. You're one of the first ones we go to off the bench in terms of really doing a good job base running, doing a good job understanding the outfield arms, situation of the game, when to be aggressive, when not. You really push the envelope in practice a lot. You make our defenders better because I think you're always safe. And even if you're not safe, you give us hey, review it in practice. So kind of tell us a little bit about your mindset, what you're looking to do whenever you get to the ball game.
So once I'm put in, it's like I go into this beast mode. Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, I think none of the players out there can have the arm or the speed or anything to throw me out. I'm going to give the best read that I can and just use my ball knowledge to what I can. And so when I came into that game, it was more like don't do, like, anything that you wouldn't want to, like, hurt the team doing. So I tried to make smart decisions on the base paths and be gritty, be aggressive. I really try to make the catcher hate me at times, like be in their head a lot because they could miss a ball at any time. And so when I got the opportunity, I just try to make the best of it. And so that's basically what it was. I try to fire my team up when I'm on the bases, get the crowd going that was there. And, I just try to use my speed and my ball knowledge to the best I can.
Absolutely.
And I think you have the best Selly game. Hit that one of these, hit one of these. Kind of talk about what kind of inspires that, like what gets that going too.
It's really just me. Like, it's my personality. And I'm really outgoing. I like to do things that, a lot of people aren't comfortable doing. And I like being in uncomfortable situations. And I think that's what helps me a lot in my game preparation and just who I am as a ball player. And I think a lot of my teammates, like Anna Carter, Tatum, like a lot of them aren't afraid of it either. And they bring it out of some people. And I think that's what's good about a team is when you can be so close and, be uncomfortable in situations and they're not going to make fun of you. They're going to like celebrate you and support you in whatever you do.
Absolutely.
You talk about the base running piece, and that's something we take a great deal of pride in. Just as a program, we're a team that doesn't give away a lot of outs. We like to be very strategic, very smart in the way that we go about trying to take extra bases, the way we go about stealing bases, try to put you guys in the best counts to give us a lucrative advantage in terms of trying to swipe bags and that sort of thing. I think we've only been thrown out 5 times all year out of 40 attempts, so 35 for 40 on the year stolen bases. Last year, we were one of the best, if not the best in the nation in terms of stolen base percentage. So, again, trying to put you guys in practice situations to give you confidence to go make plays in the game, to take the handcuffs off, so to speak, and let you guys kind of run, but also understand when to push the envelope, when not, when to try to score, when not, when to be aggressive with two, when not. We don't want to make the last out of third. There's all kinds of quote-unquote cardinal sins you hear about on the base pass kind of growing up, and that's what we try to dive into a lot with the film work to kind of teach you guys throughout the season as well. Like, these are the times to go ahead and go. These are the times to make this an at you behind you ball. These are the times, hey, we're maybe down 3 runs. We don't want to run into an out here. We need a lot of runs anyway, so let's be a little bit more smarter in some spots. So we try to develop you guys along the way to make sure that you understand those situations. And I think when you look at your body of work this whole year, there's been so many key jumps you've gotten to be able to get us into third, to then score on a sac fly or a ground ball like we saw the other day. And the one that comes to mind is 2 weeks ago against South Carolina. Pivotal game 2. 0-0 ball game, a pitcher's duel. They got their race going. We got our race going. Really good ball game going on. 0-0 into the 6th. And we get the leadoff batter on. You come in, you take second on the bunt. Paige Ernstis did a good job getting the bunt down. And you're at 2. And now you got that borderline at you, behind you ball that we work on a lot in practice. And you got to understand how hard the ball's hit, so there's a pace to it. Where are the shortstops playing? Are they deep? Are they shallow? Are they neutral? Are they more 5-6 hole? Are they more middle? All these things are going into your mind in real time to be able to make this decision to go. And it's one of those where you knew exactly where the shortstop was for South Carolina. The ball was hit fairly well. It wasn't hit softly at all, but it was hit right at you. So you were able to make it behind you. And because you cut in front of that ball to make it behind you, it kind of distracted the shortstop just a split second to South Carolina. And we showed this in film work after the game the next day. And you could see her field it and kind of glance at you like, I can't believe that kid just went. Yeah. And then's like, I can't get her at 3. Now I got to go back to get the out at 1. Next thing you know, now she cups it a little bit to the outside of the ball, spikes it glove side, not arm side, and kind of gets away from the first baseman, and you scored on that play. And that wound up being the go-ahead run that then put all the momentum back on us. Kelly came in right behind that with another hit to score the runner from 2, and now you got a 2-0 lead. And with our pitching staff late in the game, you're feeling pretty good about where you are in an SEC series in that spot. So tip of the cap to you, if you don't go on that play, you probably don't disrupt the shortstop. It's probably a routine play. Now there's an out, and now you need 2 hits and 2 outs to be able to score. So big-time read by you. That was huge in that spot. Again, a great read on the ball to Dez, because it was one of those that could have been caught, it could have not been caught. You knew exactly where the second baseman was, Camilla, who's got a lot of speed at Florida, and you knew that ball was going to get down. It was going to get over Rothrock's head. She wasn't going to be able to make that play either, and I thought that was a fantastic read there by you on that. And that just set the stage for Troutman. Off the bench, big-time sac fly, head first slide into the plate. That's the fastest way to get there, is to go in sliding head first on that one. So heck of a job on that particular play on the sac fly. It kind of quietened the crowd. It was a very lively crowd, and I'll just call it lively and leave it at that. It was a lively crowd Sunday in Gainesville, and that's what you expect in the Southeastern Conference. You know, there's some places you're going to go, and it's going to be a loud environment. It's a loud environment when we go to Oklahoma. It's a loud environment when we go to Tuscaloosa. We experienced that with you guys in the fall. 12 new players on the team, so a lot of you guys got to witness some of that firsthand in the fall in Tuscaloosa. You got the Red River rivalry this weekend, Texas and OU going. I imagine it's going to be a lively crowd on the road in Austin this weekend. So it'll be nothing different than when we go to Oxford at the end of the year up at Ole Miss to finish the regular season. So I think one of the things that our team has done a tremendous job is being able to stay together in these tough moments. And that's where the ones off the bench have really, earned their hay, so to speak, to be able to keep everybody locked into the game. You do a tremendous job with that. You mentioned Tatum. You mentioned Anna. Carter's got another level. Yeah. And I call her Cartier. Everybody gets a nickname. So Anna's, sometimes it's AC Unit. I just kind of call her Cartier, and we'll just leave it at that. But she had a couple big hits for us, too. And you see the fire, the energy from a Cartier off the bench. You, Dez, even Kelly. Kelly a little more reserved. But when she gets fired up, that's exciting, too. And you see that bleed into Peja in the circle, Layla in the circle, Faircloth in the circle, Delaney, big-time energy, Mo Beasley, big-time energy, Key, the home run to get us 4-3. I haven't seen her get around the bases that fast in a long time. I mean, she scored on the home run. It was a no-doubter, by the way. It went out by 25, 30 feet. But she was around the bases in like 9.5 seconds. She was scooting pretty good for that to be a home run trot, on a well-hit ball out to center field. So, but I think that just goes into you guys being locked in with the process. We got a little bingo going on over the weekend. So just trying to get different things, different levels of success to try to help us win the ball game. So tip of the cap to you for staying locked in and doing your job, whatever the case is. Will there be a key pinch hit opportunity against Tennessee, getting us going to be able to set the table for Troutman's game winner of that game. You knocked the starting pitcher out of the game with your pinch hit coming off the bench. So all these things roll into being outliers that help you win a ball game and ingredients to help you win a ball game. So speaking of another way, Des Rivera really got the bat going again this week. Until we've mentioned her on the show before. She is now the only Southeastern Conference player that has yet to strike out this year. One of 4 in the country, and I need some wood to knock on here. But over 100 at-bats, no strikeouts, pretty incredible stuff. It's hard to do. So tip of the cap to her with her bat-to-ball skills. We mentioned this past week, 643 Charts did a really cool graphic on defenses and teams and pitching staffs that have had the most 1-2-3 innings. And Mississippi State Bulldogs lead the country in 1-2-3 innings with 46.4% of all innings. So just about 1 out of every 2 innings is a 3-up, 3-down inning. So it goes into making plays, being in the right spots to make plays, understanding the speed of the runners, striking out people. We lead the country in strikeouts too, one of the top 2 pitching staffs across the land in ERA, strikeouts, whip, strikeouts per 7, opposing batting average, whip, all the things. I like to add the H into whip. A little reference to Family Guy for those listeners back home that understand that episode from Family Guy with the whip there. But anyway, Zach gets it, and that's all that matters. Zach understands that one. I mentioned the American Samoan national team a minute ago. So the Olympic tickets go on sale real soon. So 2028, like I said, will be here before we know it. So if you got your server up, make sure you're dialed into the high-speed internet. For those that don't know this fact, Mississippi State University actually has the 4th fastest supercomputer in the world. Did you know that, Supan?
I did not.
In the world. 4th fastest in the world. We have a supercomputer in the Hand Chemical Laboratory. So if you're trying to get those tickets to the Olympics in 2028, you need that high-speed internet. I encourage you to get to the Hand Lab on the campus of Mississippi State University. Dial into that server. You're probably going to have a really good chance of getting the high speed that it takes to be at the top of the list to be able to get those tickets. So a little shameless plug for the Hand Chemical Laboratory on the campus here of Mississippi State University, founded in 1878. Stay tuned for these messages. Anywho, all right, diving into some more. So American Samoa national team. Our skipper is going to be the skipper of that, Coach Ricketts, leading the charge there with several Bulldogs sprinkled throughout that team. You're looking at Fa'alelua, Asani, Taylor Fonga from NorCal, San Jose area. You're looking at, obviously, Samantha Ricketts, but Matalasi Fa'apito hit a lot of home runs for us, pitched for us as well. Chloe Malaulu playing down in Mexico right now. They do a fantastic job broadcasting their games, by the way. It is must-see TV when you're seeing them get to play down there in Mexico. So outstanding job with her group. Kaylani Sales, Key Sales. So a lot of influence, and there's even other influence outside the SEC. There's Oklahoma players that are in this pool. There's signees going to LSU in this pool. Zeta Pooney, who played at Tennessee, is in this pool. So a lot of familiar faces that we've seen and competed against the last several years in the Southeastern Conference are all going to be part of this pool that made the 42-man cut to be able to kind of get this thing rolling into 2028. So stay tuned to that. Would be awesome. If that team makes it into Oklahoma City for the Olympics to play the American team, make sure you guys take care of your business, do what you can to get to the Olympics there too. But ought to be a heck of a good time just 2 short years from now getting the summer games going in 2028. So we'll get into the guest segment. That's a lot of food there for you for all the listeners back home. You know, we're Silver Screen Award nominee here. Yeah, you know, sometimes the Netflix thing, like, are you still watching? That's what I think about sometimes. But yes, our fans are still watching. They're dialed into the show, and now we're going to get into the interview portion with the one and only Allie Supan. So go ahead with it, Sierra.
Allie, kind of talk about how you kind of got to Mississippi State and like your upbringing, your recruitment process. Kind of talk about what led you here.
So I was a little late to my recruiting process. I didn't necessarily start like going to camps early on. I didn't start emailing, and I recently started like doing the Twitter thing when I saw it was very popular. So when I figured that out, I started, posting videos, tagging coaches in it, and then I was like, hey, maybe it's more than that. Maybe I need to get like in their face and like show them what I got. And so I switched to Southern Force Palmer, which was a national team, and got really good exposure on that team. And he did a really good job of, putting me in situations that made me, shine and do my best at. And we played really good competition, so it was really good to see what I can do against like the best of the best. And I came to a camp here because Coach Dale reached out to Coach Ricketts, And I came here, I think I did pretty good on my camp, and I had some good
You did.
numbers.
You did. The numbers didn't lie.
Yes. So Coach Ricketts texted me and said that she wanted me to come for a visit, and I was like, of course, like I loved it here.
I guess.
And it kind of like reminded me of home when I stepped on campus. It's not like a Alabama, Tuscaloosa where you kind of get lost in the town and like the campus. It was like all together. And when I came to the football game during my visit, it was kind of like okay, like this might be it because of how invested the community is and the fans are. And it's not like a fake, like we have like a lot of bandwagons. I feel like these like people are bought into like this team and this community and this school. And so that was really cool to see. And a lot of the girls that were there, I know Morgan Stiles was my, what would you call it? Like
Your host?
Yeah, my host, yes. She was my host, and I was like asking her all these questions, and she had every answer and more that I was asking for. And it was just cool to see how the girls interacted with each other and like the coaches. It kind of like seemed like they were best friends to a certain extent. Like you could tell them anything and they're going to be there for you. And it was just cool to see. So I was like, I literally committed on my visit when I came here. I just knew.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's kind of important aspect of Mississippi State, that family, that like just togetherness, that closeness. So kind of talk about what the seniors have meant to you. You have Nadia, you have Key, you have Mo B. Kind of talk about how it is to kind of come in as an underclassman, come in as a freshman, and you're seeing these three kind of lead the way. Kind of talk about what that's been like.
I feel like all of the seniors lead in so many different ways, and that's what makes them who they are and what the team is. Like we have these words that we have on our wall in the facility, and it all means something to each one of them because that's why they said it. And I think, Key, she's not going to be the loudest leader, but she's going to lead by example, and she's going to handle what she has to handle. And I think that speaks louder than you having to be the loudest person on the field because you just see her and you're like, I got to be like Key. Yeah. Like how Coach T-Brett says you got to be like Key.
That's it.
And then Moby, she's kind of like the mom of the senior group. Like she's going to put her hand on you and keep it real with you and be there for you if you need something. And then you have Nadia. Nadia's going to be one that you can joke with, but she's also going to keep it serious with you. And so AG, she says it's not personal, it's professional. So if she says something to you, you just hold your head up and you keep going.
Keep your shoulders back.
Yes. And so, I mean, all of them have so many different qualities that make them who they are, and that's what makes you look up to them when you come in as a freshman. And I wasn't necessarily scared, but, like, you also, like, don't have any clue about who these people are. You've never met them. And it's been such, like, a warm welcome. And I was never scared to be myself around them, and I feel like that was a good thing about this year and these, like, group of seniors.
Absolutely. And I think you kind of do a great job of, like, handling your role. I know, like, every player wants to have a starting role. Every player wants to be the shortstop, the second baseman, batting leadoff, batting four-hole. Kind of talk about your role and how you have such a great mindset into adapting your role.
My role could be literally anything. It doesn't matter if I'm leading cheers, holding pony, or writing on a whiteboard, or going out there for an important pinch runner. Like, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter the role. I'm going to go out there and give it 110% because that's just who I am. I'm going to work hard for any spot that I'm given. And when that opportunity presents itself, I'm going to make the most of it. And, yeah, I just like to bring the energy, whether it's in the starting lineup, starting runner, or I'm over there holding pony in the corner and leading cheers.
Absolutely.
So.
And you bring up Pony. Kind of talk about how you became the owner of the Pony.
The caretaker of the pony.
The caretaker.
The stall master, as Georgia Tech would say.
Yeah.
And it all started when the junior class did a talent show, and they did hobby horsing. And I think Tatum was the one riding it. Well, apparently after that happened, it migrated to my locker after that.
Just kept making its way down.
Yes. Well, it unfortunately didn't make its way to Baylor for our first tournament. But I was like, you know what? This is like a little spiritual, like cheer you up kind of pony. So I brought it into the dugout, and everyone loved it. Like it made its appearance at Georgia Tech, and they asked me about it, and I was like, its name is Pony, but it is a unicorn. So don't mistake that. But I mean, it's just fun to have in the dugout. If someone's not having their best day, I go like spank them or like hit them with it just to get like some good vibes to them,
Right.
just to get them fun. But
Absolutely. And then the whiteboard, how did that kind of come about? I know it's the graveyard. It's just, it's a bunch of different things. Kind of talk about that.
It all kind of started with SEC play because I was like, okay, like now I got to step up my game. It's not just pony. I have to, keep adding to it. So I got that and the Beware of Dog sign at our local Walmart down the road.
There you go.
So I started writing on it, and of course you have to watch what you say sometimes on it. So I was just, being fun, writing different things. And it's not always about the hitters. So I tried to give our pitchers some love, like Alyssa, Peja, and Layla and all them. So I had to write their graveyard because of all the people that have, lost along the way. They, they got a backwards K, a regular K. So I just had to, remind them how the game went for them.
Absolutely. Kind of talk about your high school experience. I see that you played flag football, you played pickleball, you played softball. Kind of talk about all your sports kind of growing up.
Yes, flag football, I was going to play my freshman year, but our coach at the time didn't want me to play because I'd get hurt. But he later on became the head coach of that flag football team. And our sophomore year, we made it all the way to the Final Four and lost to one of our rivals, sadly. But the following year, we went all the way to the state championship game and went undefeated that year. So that was pretty cool. And it's such like a different sport. And I'm so glad it's kind of like brought as much attention as it has because it's like women's sports and it's another, sport. If you want to play football, but you don't want the contact and all the pads, like you get another opportunity to do it. And it's just so much fun. Like I go and tell people all the time, like if I could have, played one last game, like I would have because it's just, I was so aggressive and gritty. Like I love diving for flags. I love the energy that it brought. And it was just so, like, eye-opening that it's like, okay, softball is maybe not the only sport that, you can enjoy and play and have fun. So it was definitely fun. And, my little brother, when I was playing it, he wanted to play it. So, like, just that impact that it has on these other people, it was so much fun. And it's not about the winning part of it. Like, our team was so good chemistry-wise. Like, it didn't matter about the 7 people that went out there and got the job done because the people on the sidelines had just as much of an impact on that team as people that were, playing or rotating in. But, yeah, it was fun. It was aggressive. It was competitive, to say the most. And, yeah, it was just so much fun. And pickleball, on a whole nother hand. I love pickleball. I actually get so mad about pickleball. I have to go get a new paddle because I literally broke my paddle the other day because I got so mad. But, yeah, that's fun. And it's just, it keeps you active. It keeps you going. It's something to do, get your mind off. Softball, if, you're thinking too much at the plate. Like, just go there, have fun. And, yeah, I just enjoy and go hang out with, like, teammates and friends after softball. You're like, hey, you want to go play pickleball? And we all go, and there's a whole bunch of people that go play. And it brings, like, community and people together, and it's just fun to say, it's just really fun.
And then you talk about, like, the impact you have and, like, the impact of women's sports kind of getting out there. Kind of talk about what it means for you to be a woman in sports and kind of impacting all the little girls that come out to the games. Kind of talk about what that role is.
I mean, I love when the little girls come out there. Like, I'm the first to, like, high-five them, introduce them, get to, like, say, like, what their name is, what position they play, and just getting to know them more than just, okay, you play softball.
Yeah.
Because that interaction, like I knew when I was a kid, I loved the interaction. I got to meet Montana Fouts and a lot of, the international teams because the Olympics did come to Columbus a few years ago. And that was so much fun. And I got to, it just, brings back to the little kid me. And I just love the interaction. I love getting to just be there with them. And I don't know how they're feeling, but I know it makes me feel good after talking to them. So
absolutely. That's incredible. And I think, T-Brad, that's just kudos to you again. I think you also do a great job. You impact pretty much every single one of our players. So
appreciate
kudos
it.
Back to you.
Appreciate that. Looking into the flag football, what position did you play on offense? What was your role on offense?
So our offense, I would say it was like a running back, quarterback type of deal. Like there would be plays, I'd run the ball, I'd pass it off to the quarterback, or there'd be times where I'm the one throwing the ball. And, our coach would like to say I'm orchestrating the offense. Yeah. Like it didn't matter if when the ball was in my hands, I could give it to somebody or I'm giving it to somebody so the play could happen. And so I was like a key aspect. The center would snap it to me, and Lord knows what would happen. Yeah. It would just look the same, but you never knew what was happening just after that.
Patrick Mahomes in that thing out there. You talked about your brother a minute ago, and I remember him being, very active on your visit too. And he comes to the fall games, him and your dad, you see them out there. And that guy wants to be on the field. How old's your brother now, by the way?
He's 9.
Yeah, he's not. He thinks he can play right now. He's like, I want to be on the field right now. And he's out there shagging fly balls, or your dad's throwing the football with him, and he's out there running. You can't burn him. He just wants to keep going. He's like a little you. So I say that to say this: who's more competitive, you or your brother?
Definitely me, but he does go toe to toe with me.
Yeah.
He does go toe to toe because he's always like, "You want to race?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but he always has the confidence.
He's confident.
that
This
he
kid
can
is
beat me.
confident.
That's half the battle.
He thinks he's good, and that, no doubt.
Yeah.
So you're like, I don't know if you'd win or not. I mean,
Yes.
your brother's like nipping at the heels. So, no, it's good stuff. And you talk about the role and everything else, and it kind of goes into what we talked about pregame this weekend before the Saturday game, and it's. We brought in some William Shakespeare, somehow William Shakespeare got into the pregame speech and just talking about, the competitiveness and everything else. And, part of the deal was, some people are born great. Some become great through hard work in other ways. Some have greatness thrust upon them. And that's a William Shakespeare quote. And it kind of got into that day's message before we went in and played the middle game there of the 3-game set. And it's so much into that. And that kind of gets into your role too. Whether you're the starter or you're working to become the starter or you're coming into this big spot in the game, you got to be ready. And a lot of times greatness is from being put into a big spot, whether it be a critical pinch hit off the bench, whether it be a critical save situation in the circle, whether it be a critical dive and play on somebody that was just brought in for late inning defense, whatever the case is, you don't know when that time's coming. But you got to be ready in any given spot because you never know. And this is one of those things, I think Shakespeare mentioned that in one of his plays, 600 years ago, 500 years ago. So, and it still rings true today, and there's so much that you can learn from a lot of these stories and a lot of the historical significance of the different messages in and around. But you were ready for your spot, came in again, critical run in the bottom of the top of the 7th inning. The game-ending play was on a bang instant replay. It had to go to review. And the girl was safe on a bases-loaded ground ball go by about this much, and you're like, you're this much from going to the 8th, and you never know what happens in extra innings there on the road in the Southeastern Conference. So that kind of breaks down our middle portion of the show. We're going to go ahead and round third, which is the name of the show, ironically enough. But when you're rounding third, you're headed home. So kind of a preview of this weekend. We got a lot of action going on in Starkville. A lot of action. By the way, just voted again 3 years running the best small town in the South. Zero doubts from us. We live it. We see it every day. We're like, yep, been doing this our whole life. We know it. But 3 years in a row, USA Today, the best small town in the South, and a great opportunity to defend that title this weekend. We got a lot of action going on. Women's tennis plays tonight, actually this afternoon, 3 o'clock. South Carolina, a critical matchup for them in postseason consideration coming up with that. Baseball, big series at home. Tennessee comes to town for baseball, and then we've got Arkansas coming to town. Again, another fantastic SEC opportunity. They're 3rd in the RPI. We're 14 in the RPI, so a consensus top 15 showdown in terms of the metrics and that sort of thing, too. They're ranked inside the top 10, so another top 10 opponent. This will be the third time in 4 weeks we've had a top 10 opponent coming in. So excited about that. A tremendous opportunity to pack News Park. If you look behind my right shoulder, left if you're looking at home, my right shoulder here, we got these really cool teal jerseys. Students, if you're here early enough, you have an opportunity to get one of these teal jerseys at the game. Saturday, the SEC goes all for Alex. So the SEC turns the clock to teal. Tremendous story. A fellow Alabama girl, small-town Alabama girl, similar to yourself, really thrived in this environment. She loves Starkville. We were talking about her yesterday in another interview, just about how much she embraced Starkville and loved the town and her visits. And this is home. I want to be a dog. She committed to us early. Obviously left a huge imprint, not only in women's athletics, but in college softball as well. Just a massive story, and Alex, incredible. All the people around the SEC knew her. They played against her. They wanted to recruit her. She was recruited by a ton of SEC teams, a tremendous ball player, but her legacy, all for Alex and going teal and letting people know about the signs of ovarian cancer has been something that's been critical to the mission, the all for Alex. So we want to make sure we do a good job of trying to spread her message there too. So the whole SEC will go teal for Alex on Saturday. Go Teal Foundation does a good job down there in LSU in terms of spreading awareness and fundraising and different things for ovarian cancer and all that stuff too. So we'll wear teal. We got those shirts going out for the students this weekend. If you want to buy teal gear, we're going to have teal stuff in the not the concession stand, in the convenience store shop behind home plate there. There's going to be some opportunity to buy some teal gear if you want to get some Mississippi State teal gear that'll be on sale this weekend here at News Park too. So tremendous opportunity here. Excited to be able to host another top 10 Southeastern Conference opponent. Big time opportunity this weekend for a lot of Mississippi State events. So get out here, get to here early. We staggered our game times to be able to work around baseball too. So you'll see the time slots going a little bit early on Friday night, 5 o'clock start on Friday to kind of give you a chance to come check us out before getting over to Dudy Noble Field for the baseball game. The same with Saturday. We're at 2 o'clock, 4 hours before first pitch in baseball for that same opportunity. And then again on Sunday, 11 a.m., 3 hours before first pitch for baseball there too. So a great chance to come out here and check us out. A lot of cool events going on in this great town of Starkville, Mississippi. So encourage you to come support the girls, support the Diamond Dogs. Get there early because the fire truck's going to be coming in now.
Exactly.
Our friends from Starkville FD, they're going to be backing the trucks in about first pitch. So you want to make sure you're there in time. Otherwise, you're hanging out with Bully on top of one of those ladders watching the game. So get to Starkville this weekend. Excited to see you guys out in the crowd. Supan, thank you for joining us on this week's episode of the Rounding Third podcast. For my co-host Sierra Sacco, I'm Tyler Bratton. Hail State.
Hail State.